Hello everyone, welcome to this guitar lesson. We're just going to be brushing up on what we know with Smoke on the Water, okay? So make sure you're in tune and we'll get started. So first of all, we know that Smoke on the Water is played on our G string, okay? This one here, so we've got Eddie, 8, Dynamite, good, good, great. So, G. Now it's open G, isn't it? We play open G, then 3rd fret G, and then over to 5th fret G. Okay. Now my frets are indicated by these dots. So the first one is the 3rd fret, second one is the 5th, third one is the 7th, fourth one is the 9th, and then the 12th one is with these 2 dots here. Okay, so double digits, 12. Your guitars may have them on the top. If you look, you can see there's white dots on the top here. So we can use those to help us remember where our frets are. Or you can take the time to count. And this will all come natural to you the more we play. So 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, which is the fret we want. So we're going to be playing our open G string, that was no frets, okay? The next note is 3rd fret G. And then the note after that is the 5th fret G. Now, we can use our same finger, but to make ourselves play faster and more efficiently, try using either your 3rd finger or your little finger, okay? So like this. Open, 3rd, 5th. Okay. Now the next part is very similar. It's open, 3rd, 6th, 5th. Again, I'm using different fingers. We can use the same finger, but it's not very efficient because we have 4 fingers that we can use for playing the guitar. So it's best to utilize all of them. So, from the beginning, open, 3rd, 5th, all on the G string, open, 3rd, 6th, 5th, open, 3rd, 5th, 3rd, open. Now, we all should know that like the back of our hands because we've played it a lot. However, today I want to introduce using 2 strings playing this song. Now, this might pose as a bit of a challenge at first, but it's actually very simple. Okay, so what we're going to be using is our G string and our D string. Okay, now some of you might prefer playing with just your thumb, and some of you might use a guitar pick like this. So what we're going to be doing is making sure we don't play any of the other strings apart from D and G. Okay? Now if you play with your thumb, you just need to make sure that when you strum down, you're only playing those strings. And I find it best to rest my thumb on the B string when I've finished. That makes sure I can stop somewhere and my thumb doesn't come flying off or floating around, okay? We can use the B string to rest our thumb on once we've done the stroke, okay? Or some of you might use the pinch technique, okay? Where we pinch between our thumb and our 1st finger on the D string and the G string. So we get this sound, okay? You just pinch them together and it'll play the strings simultaneously. Or there's another technique where we can just use our 1st finger and our middle finger and we pick upwards. Okay? Just like that. For this technique, to make it most visible, I'm going to use a pick, but you can use whatever's more comfortable. So just like in Smoke on the Water when we're using 1 string, we play 0, 3, 5. Okay, that's the first section. Now when we're using 2 strings, we're just copying exactly what we're doing on this string, but on this string as well. Now there's also multiple ways of doing this. We can do it with 1 finger, or with 2 fingers. It's whatever's easiest to you. If you've got slightly longer fingers and you feel like you have enough strength, you could use 1. Or you can use 2. So again, what we're doing is we're copying exactly what we're doing on this string, also on the D string. So when it's open, we play them both together, open. And then when we fret it, we're holding down 3rd fret G and 3rd fret D. And then moving up to 5th fret G and 5th fret D. Okay, so here's the whole song using 2 strings. There we go, and again. Now the biggest difference when using 2 strings is now we're creating what's called a chord, okay? So normally when we play it with singular notes, okay? So just 1 note after the other. But now we're playing 2 notes at the same time. We've created a chord, okay? So a chord is 2 or more notes played at the same time. That's the easiest way to remember it. 2 or more notes played at the same time. Okay, so once again, I'm going to play through the whole song really slowly using a chord. And I'd like you to join in, either still practicing with the singular notes, but if you're feeling up to the challenge, I'd love for you to play using chords. And we're going to be going nice and slow, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, even slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. And again. One more time. And finish there. Brilliant. If you managed it with the chords, that's really great. And if you were just playing singular notes, that's great too. But we're just going to try and advance ourselves so that we can play this song with chords, because we should all be able to do it. So it might seem like a bit of a challenge at first, but just start off really slowly, just playing the first few notes. Brilliant. And what we're going to do next time, okay, is we're going to be looking at I Got a Feeling, because that is using chords too, okay? It's over 2 strings and it's using chords. And we can play it just singular notes, or we can make it sound much better using chords. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some tab on the screen, okay, so that you have something you can visually look at to help you look where you need to put your fingers. as well as you can just rewind this video and watch it again to make sure you've got it down perfectly. Great, have fun, that's the main thing, and I'll see you with the next video. See you later. So here's the whole song using 2 strings.